This is Soniera Lynn, and you are now listening to the Anime Assembled podcast with your host, Indy Uchiha and John Forsaken Power.
Nerd Mixers, A pluses, it is your boy, Indy Uchiha, and I'm here with a brand new episode of Anime Assembled, episode 29. Just going to discuss a few topics with you guys, see what y'all think about them. You know what I'm saying? Because been going on hiatus again. If you guys watched the Flash review, you know what's been going on. I had surgery, had me down for a little bit, but now we're back up at it. Back with you guys content right here to the channel. Plus Hero Report. So make sure you subscribe, like, and share, and enable notifications. That means hit that little bell so you know every time we pop up something new. Now you know how we do over here on Anime Assembled, right? We talk about the news that pops up and everything like that. Like I said, new setup, new place. We'll disclose that later on what's going on. Your boy made a move. Hey, moving up in the world. But we're gonna talk about some crazy stuff with Crunchyroll, some announcements that Toei made, some Dragon Ball Super stuff, and of course, we're going to talk about possibly when that Black Clover movie is coming out, or basically just asking the question, where the hell is the movie at, right? Because we're waiting on that, guys. We're waiting on the Black Clover movie. But without further ado, man, let's get into this Crunchyroll thing, because as we know, Crunchyroll and Funimation were both acquired by Sony, and now there's a merger of the two platforms going on, and it kind of answers a lot of questions that we had about what was popping off, right? I was interested in what was going to happen. Did I have to keep both subscriptions? You know what I'm saying? What was happening with that? But this basically answers everything that we need to know about what's going on with this. Basically, Crunchyroll answers the burning question among the merger with Funimation. Crunchyroll and Funimation are two of the biggest streaming services for anime, with the likes of HBO Max and Netflix attempting to keep up with the sheer amount of television series and movies that make up their libraries. With the two companies recently merging, Crunchyroll has taken the opportunity to inform fans who have subscriptions to both Crunchyroll and Funimation what their next steps should be and what the future holds in store for the streaming services that now operate under the same umbrella when it comes to all things anime. This was a statement from Crunchyroll's official website. It says you'll be able to watch the most popular series from Funimation and Crunchyroll by the end of this month, and the new series will stream exclusively on Crunchyroll starting in April. So feel free to cancel your Funimation account whenever you're ready. The chief executive officer of Crunchyroll, Colin Decker, had this to say about the recent merger between the two juggernauts of the anime industry. When we bought Funimation and Crunchyroll together last year, our top priority was to put fans first. Buying all brands and services under the Crunchyroll brand globally enables us to offer more value than ever before as we combine subs, dubs, simulcast, library, music, movies, manga, all into one subscription. The new Crunchyroll is the realization of a dream, and we are grateful to the creators of anime and millions of fans who have joined us in the making of this community, what this community is today. Crunchyroll recently released another statement with regards to the union with Funimation, specifying how much of Funimation and Wakamin's library will be making its way to the anime streaming service. All new series for the upcoming spring 2022 season will stream exclusively on Crunchyroll going forward, and you'll be able to watch 80% of Funimation and Wakamin's most popular existing series on Crunchyroll by March 2022. So if you already have a Crunchyroll subscription, then you're all set and go ahead and cancel Funimation when you're ready. But this might be about pricing. Crunchyroll is not showing any signs of increasing its prices, with membership starting at $7.99 USD and capping at $14.99. Now, what this tells me basically when it comes to this is that I don't believe that non-price hike or whatever it's going to be is going to last, you know what I'm saying, for very much longer. And what's it going to be? But I do believe that, let me move over a little bit. I do believe that there will be a price hike soon, because all that content under one board, paying $7.99 for it will easily pay $15.99, $19.99 in order to have all of that content in one space. It just seems applicable for the situation that's going on. Now, it's very affordable considering if you're paying for a Funimation and a Crunchyroll subscription, it's about that price. So it wouldn't bother me to go ahead and pay that price for both. The problem might be where it comes to those who are just subscribed to Crunchyroll and didn't have Funimation or vice versa, having to pay more in order to be able to catch just the anime that they're watching because they weren't partly watching all of the anime. I'm curious to see what the commotion from the fan base is going to be in case there is a price hike. But right now, for $7.99, I have all that content unlocked, or $14.99, I have all that and the manga stuff unlocked. That's a hell of a deal. And if you're not on it, you should get on it. So we're going to see what comes to fruition from that in the future. But we're definitely going to keep our eyes on that merger and exactly what they got going on. And I can't wait because I'm a huge fan of anime. And that's something that, to me, is interesting and will be super, super dope. Let's talk about Toei Animation and them being hacked, which is crazy in its own hand, because it directly affected something that I was hyped for, and that was episode 4 of One Piece. So this is crazy, guys, because this shows you that hacking is real, right? So let's go into this and see what's popping off. Toei Animation announces system hacking results to broadcast delay of 4, not 1, but 4 anime series are delayed due to that incident. Toei Animation has confirmed on Friday through their official website and an anime series official Twitter accounts that the company's network was illegally accessed by an unauthorized third party on March 6, disabling parts of the system. Airing schedule of upcoming anime Dragon Quest Dai, Delicious Party Procurer, Digimon Ghost Game, and One Piece will be delayed. According to One Piece official Twitter, the episode that was supposed to air on March 20th will be rescheduled for a later date. I have no idea what that date is going to be, but that's heartbreaking to me. The Dragon Quest 73rd episode on Saturday, that was supposed to be airing on Saturday for episode 31. The new air date will be announced at a later date. Same thing for Digimon. Everything's delayed until further notice. They don't even have a date of when they think this stuff will air. So the hacking that everybody was talking about, that at least the people I was talking about, they said it was no big deal, is honestly a big deal, because now we're having to wait possibly until next month for a lot of this content to be able to be up so we can partake in it. And those fans and those diehard fans of One Piece, even the ones who binged all of One Piece just to be able to get to this new season and watch it, you know what I'm saying, congruently with what's going on, I feel sorry for y'all. I really do. It's gonna be worse than the delay of the second half of Attack on Titan, man. The second half of the final season. I don't know what to say, but I don't know why they were hacked or what was going on. It's just it's not cool that we're not going to be able to partake in this anime that we love, that we actually have to wait on this stuff in order to be able to watch it. I'm not looking forward to that. But talking about animes and having to wait on stuff, when is this Black Clover movie going to release? Like, are we ever going to get it? I'm just curious. Like, they announced this so long ago, and I just feel like we're never going to get this thing. So when is Black Clover going to release its movie? Black Clover got onto shaky steps when its anime debut years ago, but by the end of last year, Asta was helming one of the genre's biggest series. Tabata is still working on the manga in hopes of giving the show more content to adapt when it returns, but for now, the team is focused on the Black Clover's movie. The film was announced last year, this month, but fans have zero idea when it's going live. If you recall, Black Clover confirmed its movie goal back in late March 2021. The announcement was made through a special poster that highlighted Asta and details were to follow. A year has gone by since the promise was made, and fans have nothing to show for it. But the anime Japan looms ahead. Fans are thinking the convention might just update everyone on the movie. Depending on when Black Clover's movie went into production, most fans expect the movie to drop some point in 2022. However, there's one glaring problem with that assumption. Studio Period has been hit hard by production delays since COVID-19 sparked a global pandemic. These shifts have caused a number of fans to hedge their bets on when the Black Clover's movie would debut. The most conservative guesses estimate the film will launch in fall 2023, but most are hopeful Black Clover shoots for early 2023 release. In the meantime, fans can only speculate until Period gives official word. The manga is blessedly keeping most of the fans distracted while they wait, and we can thank creator Yuki Tabata for that. The series is working through a wild battle right now as Asta's allies are fighting Lucifero in a life or death match. And before we know it, the high stakes arcs will get its own adaptation when the Black Clover TV returns. Now, when it comes to Black Clover, it's something that I wasn't into when it first came out. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. Asta as a character was totally annoying, but as the series moved on, it began to, I guess, grow on me a little bit more. And I was one of those that was really excited when they announced this movie. But we all know what's going on with this pandemic and how hard it hit everybody. So it's going to be interesting to see if we're able to hear something from that movie when Anime Japan drops, or if the movie's even going to drop this year. I'm praying for early 2023 release. But we still got Jujutsu Kaisen 0, you know what I'm saying, to hold us over. There's a My Hero movie in the looms, you know what I'm saying, and we got the Dragon Ball Super, you know what I'm saying, superheroes movie that is going to possibly hold us over until we're able to get something for Black Clover. So there's plenty of content coming out. It's just that we're so enthralled what's going on with these characters, especially with the arc that they're in now with Lucifero, just Asta, Uni, and everything. I'm just looking to see what this movie will look like and what type of levels it actually takes these characters to. It's gonna be something similar to like a Black My Hero Academia movie, where it's kind of non-canon, but shows you where characters could possibly actually get to, or will this be something that's totally canon in order to bridge you into a new arc? I can't wait to see what happens, and I'm always going to look forward to anything that is Black Clover as of right now. Like I said, it grew on me. Couldn't stand it at first, but love the anime now. Now, I got one more thing that I want to touch on before we get out of here. No, this is a quick episode, but it's just a couple of updates. Forsaken will be back with me next week, and we'll have a full breakdown of different anime we're watching and stuff like that. So I was going to break down a couple of anime, but I don't want to do it without him because it's just something about his insight that's amazing, right? So let's get into Dragon Ball Superhero. This is something that I've been having conversations with a lot of people about. Like, Broly is such a great villain. Is he going to work as a hero, or will he have a heel turn soon? You know what I'm saying? Dragon Ball Superhero isn't just bringing back the Red Ribbon army with new androids, and they're at their disposal to fight against Gohan and Piccolo. I'm really, really hype about Gohan being at the forefront of this movie. We are also set to see the return of Broly, the legendary Super Saiyan that was introduced in the film that came before this April's release in Japanese theaters. While Broly won't be lending a hand with the Red Ribbon Army as far as we know, it seems he'll be training alongside Goku and Vegeta, lending us to wonder how Broly can work as an ally to the Z Fighters. His original appearances during the Dragon Ball Z painted a fairly clear picture wherein the Saiyan Brawler was a villain through and through, seeking revenge for crying next to him as a baby and not afraid to eliminate entire planets if they got in his way. While the legendary Super Saiyan wasn't as evil as he once was via his new incarnation in Dragon Ball Super Continuity, it's hard to picture him as someone that would train alongside Goku, considering he had quite the temper and was strong enough to give a serious challenge to the Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta. The new version of Broly is an interesting character, whereas it seems that returning him to his home world alongside Chile and Limo, with the two former Frieza Force members keeping him calm, broadly keeping to calm Broly down and give him some much needed companionship, especially with his father had been killed by Frieza. The legendary Super Saiyan might be in a state of mind where he can play nice with others, especially considering Superhero takes place years in the future, long after Frieza had essentially sicked Broly on his enemies. There are a few methods in which a heroic Broly could work, primarily when it comes to protecting his two direct friends. With the legendary superhero clearly loving battle as much as Goku and Vegeta, his status in the upcoming movie might be more of a neutral player that is helping the two Z fighters step their game up while training in front of Beerus and Whis. Could we see Broly as an ally with the Z fighters? What villain in the past would you like to see brought back as a hero? I like that question. I like what that question that they pit right there. What villain would you like to see brought back as a hero? That is very interesting to me. I want to say I would love to see like Cooler or Cell come back, which I think we might see Cell pop up in Superhero. It's just something about these androids in the Red Ribbon Army and Gohan being at the forefront that make me feel real Cellish. You know what I'm saying? That we have Cell coming back. But when it comes to Broly, I think the best setup for Broly, to be honest with you, especially with the universe that they're in, is the next Universal Power Tournament, right? The Tournament of Power would be the next way you bring in Broly, because you bring him in to replace anybody but Gohan and Android 17, because you got to have Android 17 in there because he won it. You got to have Gohan in there because Gohan's probably finna reach some crazy endearing power level. But Broly versus Jiren or Broly versus anybody would be insane to see. With Broly versus Khalifa, come on, man, that's something that I would love to see. And I honestly think that's something that we'll be setting up for the future when it comes to seeing Broly in regular Super rather than just in movies. I really feel like I feel like you'll see Goku and Vegeta do their thing, but I really feel like this movie is going to be based around Gohan stepping up, and Gohan, at least I'm hoping, is based upon Gohan stepping up and Gohan taking care of business and doing what he needs to do. So I'm looking a lot forward into seeing what can happen with this, and it's crazy. Broly as a hero just seems weird to me, man. But I could see something where his friends get in trouble and maybe Goku or Vegeta step up to help one of his friends. Broly sees that and ends up fighting alongside of them for something. You know, it's going to be something like that. What do you guys think about that? Do you think Broly would make a good ally for the Z Fighters? Or do you think who's a villain you would want, you know what I'm saying, brought back and turned to the side of good? You know, who do you want to make that flip? You know, let us know in the comments below. Let us know what anime you guys are watching, what anime you want reviewed, and anything you want us to talk about here on Anime Assembled that deals with anime and manga culture. Let us know. We love talking about it, and we'll see you next Saturday. All right, quick episode, but you guys stay tuned. There's going to be a lot more. There's a lot of stuff on this channel, a lot of content for you guys to check out. So make sure you take the time to do so. Like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell so you know every time we drop new content. Can't wait to see you guys Sunday on A+ Hero Report. And remember, the Batwoman second half of the season review is coming this week. Thank you guys for being patient. Check out that Flash review that just dropped yesterday. See you guys soon. As always, keep it A+. This has been a Nerd Mix. Indy is out. Peace.
This is Soniera Lynn, and you are now listening to the Anime Assembled podcast with your host, Indy Uchiha and John Forsaken Power.